What's going on, y'all? RaJuR deepkool back here in the lab. Thanking the heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Hopefully everybody doing well. Everybody chilling. I'm back here, ready to bounce out. We're gonna have a little breakfast. One of y'all, I mean, for one of the weeks I haven't been able to go get me a good breakfast all week. So yeah. Join ain't screwed on tight. Hold on a second. All right, we back. RaJuR deepkool again. Had to make sure I got my mic. I got a whole nother camera angle. Usually my angle is from that corner. Used to be over there in that corner to here. Now my angle is going to be from here because we're going to start mixing down this album. How did you buy it? So I'm giving you all some sneak peeks on some tracks that might be on the album, might not be on the album. They might be major tracks. They may just be tracks that I'll play guitar on or something like that. Or maybe somebody will come and play saxophone over top of them. All right, my man Darnell Nell Rock Robinson called me this morning. And he was like, yo, man, I need to get with you, bro. I'm like, man. Oh. So yeah, we sat down. I mean, we didn't sit down. I was laying in the bed, knocked out. Called me, man. I was like, who this? So we sat down. We was chit-chatting and check out my man. We go way back. We go way back to high school. That's how long that ago is. 1975, 1979. And he's still in the game. He's doing his thing. So look up Darnell Nell Robinson and check him out. Now y'all know my channel is built off fragrances and fashion. I just started to add a little bit of music in there because it's time to get this album done and popping off. So while we're in the lab, I figured the lab gotta look real good. So I had to reposition my camera, like I said, because back there in the vocal booth, when I have artists come back there to sing and so on and so forth, we're gonna make sure they can get seen back there too. They might want to wave. Holla at your boy, all right? So, get myself started. Today, I'm gonna wear a fragrance that I know. Y'all know how I roll. My fragrance collection, I try to collect things that nobody in the world has. I'm not talking about that cheapo stuff either, because everybody has that. But I'm trying to, actually have the stuff that people don't have. Bars. Y'all know how I do. Be a leader, not a follower. Stay away from the foolishness. Separate yourself from the rest. Keep it heavenly. And don't be a one-trick pony, all right? So my man Darnell, he plays all the instruments. I didn't know he played guitar, bass. I listened to one of the songs he let me hear this morning. I'm like, yeah, that joint's kind of nice. Kind of different style for me, because y'all see, my style, I'm all over the place with sounds. I'm more of a sound guy. I don't want to sound like anybody else, so, like I don't want to smell like anybody else. And today I will not be smelling like anybody else because they don't even make this anymore. Time for it. Sahara Noir. So if you see these bottles anywhere, they're going to have Black Orchid on it. But this is the original Sahara Noir. If you find it, it's going to cost you about $500 now. When I bought it, it was only $150. So if you find this, you got to make sure it's the real deal. It'll cost you really upward from $300 to $500 for this now. Because you don't make it anymore. And I have 2 bottles. One bottle is empty. And this one, I'm gonna spray today, just because. Now, people who know me from way back when I did this. Oh, shit, my mic is going out. Back up. That mic is so, it can stay on all day one day, and then all of a sudden I have it on and won't stay on for 5 minutes. Understand? My Louette. All right, here we go. So, this mic got a little bit less output than the other mic. But enough about the mics. Holla. So getting ready to work on this album, I just figured, like I said, I'll share some tracks. See if I get my man Nell on here somehow, shoot it over to him and let him play some sax on it, and let him come back, because he's in Europe now, he's from Cali. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Nell. We'll talk about it. In the meantime, it's time to bounce. With nothing in it. So if you can find some hair noir, get it, and I can guarantee you, besides me, you'll be the only one wearing this. This young lady who now, Miss Ashley Nicole Gibson. I mean, no, she changed her last name. Ashley Nicole. I let her smell this a long time ago. I'm saying that's how long. We talking about maybe 9, 10 years ago. And she was like, oh, that smells like my grandma's couch. But then I wore Armwise Interlude Man the next day, which is very close to this. Hey, that smells good. Well, that's it. Different thing. This is age. This is Sahara Noir, like 10 years old. Easy. Easy 10. You gotta wait for it to dry now. You get that woody oud, but not a lot of oud. A lot of, definitely wood. Lots of wood and incense. Wood, incense, we get you know you got enough wood and incense in. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So aside from that, today, I gotta talk about my gear, because y'all know I'm into fashion, doing the modeling and acting thing. So today we're wearing a Casablanca jacquard jacket with the print. We have Amy, A-M-I, Antonio Matatucci shirt on right there. We got that little accoutrement. Everybody really likes this necklace. Where do you get that from? For this young lady named Joey, who was in Willow Grove one day, and I knew it was special, and I had to have it. And she only made one. So the only one wearing this right now, unless she made another. You got the Versace glasses. Holla at your boy, Bars. And got on some Frame jeans. Frame 150 black wax jeans, and we will be wearing this. Yeah, let me go get them for you, because you're gonna want to see them. Hold on. Red, because we're wearing red bottoms. Yeah, we're wearing these, I clean all my shoes before they hit the rack. Every day, every time. I might clean them, and I ain't even warm them. Boy, it's not a one-trick pony, as I said. Stay away from people who are just cappers, man. There's a lot of cat people on the Facebook. There's a lot of cat people everywhere. Stay away from these people. Stay away from people that, if it ain't all about them and what they talking about and what they saying on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, then leave them alone. Because for some reason, people think because now we had this video, we didn't have this back in the day. We didn't have a situation where we can just talk, say anything we wanted, and broadcast it out to people, and all this stuff. But I keep it real. I ain't trying to cap. I'm back every now and then. I ain't trying to get no followers. I got 5,000 plus followers on Facebook. I ain't know half of them. When more people want to join my Facebook page or whatever and follow me, I got to delete people I never even met before anyway. But I'm just saying. And I got 3,000 followers here on YouTube, and it don't mean nothing. My man asked me, how much money have I made? I said, bro, I don't even look how much money I've sold. I know my BMI royalties. I see my BMI royalties, but it ain't about the money, yo. Like I told my man, I worked for 35 and a half years for SEPTA. He knows what SEPTA is. He used to live here. Because I'm a worker. I'm a grinder. And they had no problem working all these years and put out 11 albums and work with major artists all at the same time. Ain't nobody like me. There's nobody on the planet like me that's done as much as I've done in my lifetime, and I'm still got more to do. I'm just keeping it real. That's not even an ego thing. U.S. Navy. Maybe I was mentioning my accolades too much. That joint be messed up sometimes. But yeah, I've been in the Navy. Oh man, that joint want to cut back in. I shouldn't even turned it back on. But been in the Navy, all that stuff, bro. I done experienced everything, bro. Done drove a trolley, bus, train, subway, hell. Did it. I gotta wait for this. Now I'm an executive chauffeuring around millionaires, part-time, getting these big dollar tips. And I'm a paraprofessional. I'm licensed to work with children with autism, Down syndrome, all that stuff within the school district, but I haven't done that in a while, so we had a little snafu. Bruh, and I'm a notary. Bruh, come on, dawg, stop playing. If y'all one-trick ponying out there and riding off that, man, you ain't riding off enough. Because once one of them drop, you gotta have something else to say you did. Just to say you done something. The greatest man alive. Now that is a little too egotistical, but a guy made a song like that, the greatest man alive. I'm not the greatest man alive, but I can say I've experienced more than any person on this planet. Now, if you know somebody who's done as much as I've done, I mentioned play guitar, bass, drums, music producer, Grammy member. I didn't even mention that. I'm not bragging. What I'm saying is people never have receipts. They be on Facebook acting like they this and they that, and because they got a page, they think they can just make, oh, that's my page, and you can't say that. And you can't say nothing to my page unless it's what I like you to say on my page. Stuff like that. Man, especially females, man, they get on my nerves. These black females on a whole nother level right now. With their little dirty mouth. First they sound like they all angelic. And so if you say something they don't like, they start cussing. And get out. And I ain't got no problem saying it. Cause I ain't sub hustling. I'm not front hustling. I ain't gotta do that. I got all my receipts. All of them. Everything I've done in my life, I got receipts for it. So before you come and step correct. And don't come here with 2 receipts. You better come here with a little bit more than that. And that's RaJuR Real Deep Cool. I'm just here to keep it real with you. All right? Can't wait to get back into some acting. I ain't acted the whole year. I gotta get back and get some acting now. I gotta get me some music videos under my belt. Yeah, I've been in music videos, short films. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can look them up. All my receipts are on Google. Get it. Yeah, you can just Google me. Just Google RaJuR and then put Real Deep Cool. You can just Google me. I'm all over the place. Music videos. fashion. No, but I ain't bragging. I'm just saying I'm thankful for the heavenly allowed me to do all this and even more. So, again, I'm not a one-trick pony. I've done more than most people ever done in 3 lifestyles, in 3 lifetimes. And I'm very thankful for that. My mother, my father, my heavenly father, sure, the Holy Spirit, made all of it happen. No matter what happens, now, 20, 30 years from now, the receipt's gonna be right here waiting for y'all. Holla. I only say this to be inspirational. Do the most you can, the best you can in your life, even if it's not the absolute best. You don't have to be the absolute best to do anything in this world. Just do it. That's it. And I'm out. I want to have me some breakfast. I like this song. You know what to say, oh, and I can dance. Bars. I gotta go. Take care of yourself. And again, don't be a one-trick pony. Do everything you can. Everything. While you have time to do. And don't let no woman, homies, don't let no woman keep you down, because they will keep you down because they don't want you doing more than them. It's crazy. I just turned it down so I tell you about the story I heard, just to make my point. It was this sister here in Philly. I didn't even know about it. Stuff that's been popping up on my YouTube feed. And it was this sister who lived in Philly. I think it was back in 2019 or something. And this sister and this brother was doing their thing. They had they was making money, real estate, everything. This brother was doing his thing. Somehow the other ended up in jail. Don't know. They never said how he ended up in jail. And I forgot this sister's name. I really don't want to remember her name. Not even as a human, I don't want to remember her name. But what she did was slimy and dirty, which was this female, after he got locked up, she filed for divorce, married another dude, took all his assets, put it on the internet while this man is in jail, showing him that what she doing, she done moved on and took all this stuff, she blinging. Black woman. Brothers, do not fall for the trap. You don't have to get married. You can still get a little nookie every now and then if you can get past that. But, man, stop some of these black sisters, man. I'm sorry. I ain't got no problem saying it. Because I'm not a subscriber hustler. I am not scared of females. I'm not a Facebook friend hustler, Instagram friend hustler. Now, I'm not saying all black women. Of course I'm saying all black women. Because all black women didn't have $1 million and they flaunt it, then they mess around and freaking dump their boyfriend, their man, I don't know whether he was married or not, while he was in jail. And that dude came back and took her life. Now, was he right to take her life? Absolutely not. But that's what you get when you do dirty. Again, she didn't deserve to have her life taken. Nobody has the right to do that. That happens. But you have no right of taking all that man's stuff and flaunting it on the internet while he's in jail. And then get remarried or get married. No, that's right, they got a divorce. They were married. Seriously? A black woman, a black light-skinned woman. Brothers, I'm warning you. P-U-S-S-Y is never enough. I can say pussy. Pussy is never enough for you to sacrifice what you want to do in your life, how you want to do it, the way you want to do it, and when you want to do it. If you get any female trying to hold you hostage with the pussy, and I said pussy, to keep you from doing what you want to do, X that joint and let her go. And let her go victimize somebody else who's going to try to stop you from doing what you're going to do. You do what you got to do. And this is real talk. Shame I got to say it. I wouldn't even be in my position that I'm in right now. Whether I got all the money in the world, whether I ain't got a pot to piss in. I got assets. I'll never not have a pot to piss in. Because I like luxury stuff. My big giant apartment. My nice car, the garage I keep it in. It's a beautiful thing. But even if I lost it all, I still got receipts of what I've done already, right? Brothers, don't worry. Don't leave the sisters alone, man. If they ain't with you, let them go. Bye. There's too much pussy out there that's automatically just showing it to you every day. So if you just need a shot, and don't really roll around like that, but if you need a shot or you want to pull one out whatsoever, man, then do what you got to do. But don't ever let a black woman, no woman, hold you down for what you want to do. There's no way I would have done what I've done in my lifetime. You can ask all the women I've been married to, which is 2. Just ask them. I took care of them. They took care of me. We're not together anymore, but they ain't gonna have nothing to say about me. It's ill will. So, to the brothers, I'm keeping it real with you, man. Anybody who wanna pursue with this music, writing books. My next thing is doing a book. That's my next thing is doing a book. But bam, bam, bam. My book is gonna be about receipts. I don't need to do anything about no fictitious, no. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be my book for me and what I've accomplished in my life. Obama ain't done as much as I've done. Trump ain't done as much as I've done. Trump ain't never drove a train. He ain't never had to, but he never did. He never worked for SEPTA. He was never in the service. Obama, Biden, none of them. I should be president. Stephen Smith ain't never did nothing. He's a hustler. All of them. I don't know a black man that's done much as I've done. I just don't. And please comment down below if you do. Y'all got my receipts. I'm not bragging. I'm saying you could do the same thing. Just stay away from people who try to keep you down, because they will try to keep you down. Even your homies will try to keep you down, brothers. Your homies will try to keep you down. If they see you excelling, I don't have any homies trying to keep me down. But I'm saying, anybody, I'll listen to some stoic, you gotta listen to some stoic virtue stuff when you go to bed, how the stoics live. And man, you'll learn a lot from being a stoic. I'm telling you. It's all about staying up when people try to bring you down, bringing people up to levels they never been to before, and I've done that for many people. And I've done a lot of things. I got people on Grammy albums they never been on before. I turned people into fragrances. I turned people into fashion. I've gotten people in films. I've done all that. What has Obama done? Or Biden? Or Trump? Or any of them? No. I'm not the greatest man alive. I can say I'm the most experienced man alive. Comment down below if you don't think so. And give me somebody who got the receipts. It's not a competition. I'm just saying, I worked hard in my life to get where I'm at. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. Nobody. And you stay up. Do what you got to do. Stay away from these clowns out here. Females, women, whatever. All right? And I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Have a super duper day. Time to hit first watch. Bars.